We are back. This is very exciting. So update, I called a doctor this morning. Shout outs to 1HP. I called them this morning. They were really responsive by text. This isn't sponsored or anything. I just really appreciated what they did. Told them about my symptoms, about this and all that. If you didn't know, I had hand pain when I extended my wrist like this, but not like this. I did a 5-hour training session and had no pain during, but the next day I couldn't move my wrist like at all. In case you're curious, those are the symptoms. My treatment is I don't have it here, but I put on a brace, wore it for most of the time. I was taking regular ibuprofen, like 200 to 600 milligrams. This isn't medical advice, by the way. I'm just sharing what I did. I got really mad about resting and losing in tournament, as you might have saw last week. So I did 30-minute intervals of training Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And I noticed that there was no pain during or after with that short span. So my conclusion was that the more I fatigued this forearm, the more it irritated these tendons. So I tried to keep it as light as possible, did a lot of massages. I pulled back on the ibuprofen because it seemed to be related to this usage. So I just had to manage this. A lot of you had comments on my last video, like, why don't you play on Hitbox? Why don't you play on this? I'll answer that at the end. So you can jump to the outro if you really want to know those answers. Anyways, this is ICFC week 3, 8 weeks in total to get to the top 8 in the finals. I've made it to almost every finals, but I've never won, or I've never gotten even like top 4. So the top 2 from this season get to go to an offline ICFC like super event. Like they'll put you on stage, things like that, and you'll fight people around the world. I want to make it there. We got to win. Play the footage. The bracket though, doing me dirty. Jesandy, my possible round 2 since I have a bye the first round. But if I get past Jesandy, I will be playing in a way that will let me handle everyone else. Yoj, Landon, Junia, Pastel, Waygamble. If I'm playing well enough to beat Jesandy, I'm playing well enough to beat all of them. So, wrist ain't no joke. Yeah, that's facts. I take my hands pretty seriously. This time I fucked up. I don't know. Bracket 4 did everyone dirty. Bruh, I don't want to talk about the seeding. This shit is always so fucked up. Game 1 was against Halo. I knew that he was a Jack player, and I've played him on a few other characters, so I felt pretty comfortable for most of it. I wanted to make sure my movement was sharp, my whiff punishment was sharp, and that I was able to stay composed if I started getting hit by things that I wasn't expecting to get hit by. Especially because you could see his connection bar is kind of dipping into the red regularly. It was kind of a good primer for getting used to online on that day. Oh. Ah! Okay. Classic.
KO. You win. Fight. Perfect. KO.
Bro's computer is dying.
Round 3.
Wait, what? Hang on. Why'd I give him the win, bro? Hang on. That's weird. I've never had a desync like that happen.
Perfect.
And now I was super stressed about fighting Jesandy. If you don't know Jesandy, he's arguably one of the best king players in the world. That's not an exaggeration. He's doing things that I don't see any other kings do. Usually, for the Shining Wizard throw, King has to run before he does the input. And the best you could do is do an instant Shining Wizard where you tap forward, forward, forward as quickly as possible. Jesandy is able to do King's Wave Dash into Shining Wizard, and it looks completely ambiguous. It also goes that way for Giant Swing. He found a way to buffer Giant Swing during a run. So he'll run at you and it looks like Shining Wizard, but but it's a 1 break with giant swing. The only other king I've seen do these kinds of things is Puma from Korea. Jesandy and I fight in tournament a lot, and we train together pretty regularly too. His execution is really precise, and he's known for beating Super Akuma at Combo Breaker 2022. The last time we fought was last season in the ICFC Grand Finals and Losers Finals for 2 different weeks. Both times he got the edge on me and beat me and eliminated me from the tournament, but he's far from unbeatable. Against King, you have to play really small because he has so many counter hit options with the shove, back 1, and down forward 2. But you can't stay so inactive that he gets throws on you for free. Fighting against King is a lot like fighting against geese, so you'll see me be really stressed and fighting for my life the whole time. But hopefully you can take a few things from this next time you fight a King player. Try to duck. No way. Bro, what a duck. Wow, that's guaranteed. What the fuck, man? Oh my god.
Round 3. Fight. KO. Fight. KO. Fight.
Oh my goodness. That's what we needed, bruh. With the win over Jesandy, I was feeling really good about my chances of making it all the way to the top 8. I was playing super well, and I was able to maintain some clutch. So for the YouTube VOD, we know what Yoj is going to do. We have to fight. If I win a game, we have to fight on Howard Estate. Which means he's going to use wind roll, Julia's spin at the breakable wall, and I have to deal with a motherfucking 50-50 that can break the wall and launch me. Ugh. So I probably just not give away my strat now.
Round 1. Fight.
Yoj99 is someone I've played a lot. However, he's been playing really well lately. He made a top 8 in the last ICFC, or maybe one right before that, and his style continues to get more explosive. Felt pretty confident about what I needed to do, but as always, executing it is a different story. What the hell, man? What is the whiff recovery on that?
KO. Round 2.
Have to pretend she didn't whiff it.
Fight.
I knew he was gonna do it. Fuck! My body took over. Oh my god. Getting Julia'd.
KO.
I knew he was gonna do the fucking 4-4-1-4, and my body just took over. Ah.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Fight.
Oh my god, he died.
Fight. KO. You
Alright, just do that again. Don't think too much.
round one. Fight.
Oh, so obvious.
Fight.
That's so dumb, man. I knew he was gonna do it too. I just had to block. Now I have to watch for the fucking 4-4-1-4 like that. That's a good answer. Fuck. What the hell? Oh my god.
Great. Fight.
Oh my god. I'm dead. Fuck. GG's. Holy fuck, these brackets are fucked up, bro. So you heard me in the VOD. That loss was super tough because I felt like I knew what I needed to do, but I couldn't get my hands to do it. Next was a match with Rick the Ruler, who was always really strange to play because he is really good at doing nothing for a long amount of time. And that makes it so that people tend to run into his keep out and his counter hits. And he'll do some small mix-ups with slide to try and get you to be more active again, but he really would prefer to just let you run into his moves. Wow. Try to down forward 1-2. Oy. I blocked that, but I let go because I don't believe in my reads. Oh my god.
Round one. Fight. KO. Fight. KO. KO. Round one.
Gotta keep breathing.
Fight. KO. Round four. Fight.
Wow. Nice. That match was super close, but again, because I was able to pull it out, I was feeling pretty good. Oh, and now I fight Junya. Okay, so no Jesandy, which I like, but Junya's not exactly a walk in the park. Oh, okay. Come on. We could do it.
Round one. Fight.
I was actually so excited when I saw that Junya had beaten Jesandy. I didn't want to fight Jesandy twice in the same tournament, and I had a solid strategy against Junya. I noticed that if I can just play a lot of forward movement, I can get him to attack, and my defense against Harrier is really solid. And by doing all this, I can force his attack without getting counter hit, and as long as I defend properly against Harrier, I can get my damage. Katarina players are all different, so it's not exactly the best strategy for everyone, but I found that it was really useful against Junya.
KO. Fight.
Ah!
Round 3.
Sidestep 2 is not very good against Katarina, so we can stop that.
KO. Fight. KO. Round 1. Fight.
Sidewall.
KO.
Scary. Could have magic forward.
Round 2. Fight. KO. Fight. KO.
Okay, clean, clean, clean. That's what I'm talking about. Forward movement, do nothing. The last person in my way was Waygamble. I'm usually pretty consistent at beating his Leo and his Asuka, but his Gigas was something I hadn't fought before. I think Gigas in general versus Noctis is a little weird because Noctis really thrives on being able to move and find counter hits, but Gigas can play a lot of small pokes that you can't really move around. And since Noctis doesn't have a power low threat, you can often lose the damage race unless you're able to find back twos. It's crucial that I keep going low to make sure my back twos are a constant threat.
KO. Round 3.
Gotta hit him.
Fight.
Oh.
KO. Fight. KO. Round 1. Fight.
What the fuck, man? Not in rage. What the? If he puts me on a wall, I have to play that slow on a walled stage. Play that slow on a walled stage. Play that slow on a walled stage. Play that slow on a fucking walled stage.
Round 1. Fight.
I don't have to retaliate. No, man. Oh. Oh, we played better. Fuck. We get points for being 9th, I believe, but because Joey Fury's out of town, Shadow's out of town, this was the fucking bracket to do it, but it's fine. Well, I have no pain on my fucking wrist, so that's good. Pain free. So we had the best run of this season. Pros, no injury. So, well, it's probably still there, right? But the whole time I didn't feel any pain. Again, I got cleared by the doctor, so I feel pretty good playing. There wasn't that latent anxiety. I'm just so slow. Didn't believe in my low parries, didn't believe in my blocks, get clipped out of my movement. So I'm being realistic. My next week, with a bit more training and kind of re-coordinating my hand, I will be okay. But oh my god, right at 9th on the way to top 8, the tough, and you know, this retrospective actually, it reinforces what I was just saying, right? Like when I lost to Yoj, I didn't believe in my low blocks right at the wall, even though I called it out in advance. And then against waygamble, right between the set, I said, you know, trust your low reads. Like, you know, the down back 2 is coming. He's not doing raw down 2. You gotta just low parry it. So just gotta get this hand to do what I tell it to do without overworking it, right? That's kind of the next thing. Let me answer some questions. I got a lot of comments. People are asking, why not just play on leverless? With the style that I play Tekken, I don't think this is actually that ergonomic. I'm a very high APM player, right? And when you're backdashing and holding down your ring finger like this, it's okay, right? Especially if you float your wrist. But the tie between the ring and the middle finger is really annoying, right? And I have a piano history, so I'm used to kind of doing things in spite of that, but I find it to be a significant issue on hitbox even with training. The second thing is it's less fun. I think playing on lever is so much more fun for the way I like to play. So I probably won't switch to leverless. If there was no way to do it, I would either play pad or just stop playing. Maybe desperately I would try to play hitbox, but I don't think with the style of fatigue I was having that it would help very much. We got some points. That's good for the season. 9th place. I don't know how many points you get, but any is better than none. We still have weeks 4, 5. I'm going to miss 7, or 4, 5, 6. I'm going to miss 7 and 8. 4 chances to hit that top 8 finals. I usually make it, so that part's fine, but getting in on the winner's side makes the chances of placing top 2 at the end a lot better. That was week 3. Hopefully a bit more positive of a video than last time. Regardless, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week. Peace out.
好き放題やってんじゃねえぞ